Once again, Spider Trinidadian, peace, peace, peace. Um, there was this clip I seen earlier on Instagram that stood out to me. It was a post about how in 2030 people will have like implants inside their cells, and then like they're gonna be at the hand of the government. So if the government decides to shut something down, everybody will just fall out. I'm gonna play the clip right here. Check it out. Yeah, so the fact that how everybody's just falling down and everybody's not fully aware of what's being programmed into them. It was a scene in Wakanda when Killmonger had went up to the lady inside the museum and said, "Hey, you got to be careful of what you're putting in your body." When she was drinking the coffee, and then she just fell down and had whatever. Sometimes we don't even know what we're intaking inside or ingesting inside our bodies or putting things inside us. Not even knowing, like, like the harmful components that comes with it. I don't feel like you should listen. I feel like you should listen to yourself, but I don't feel like I'm gonna implant something in myself to make me live longer, or if I'm a paraplegic one day, it's gonna make me like some kind of move, make me jump up and start moving because of a chip. I feel like y'all watching too much Netflix, man. Don't put no chip inside you. Yo, Elon Musk, our bodies are good enough, and I don't want to speak for anybody when I say our bodies. I mean, my body, my genetic makeup, the gifts that my ancestors passed down to me has all the answers. When you add AI to us, that's mimicking God. You can't mimic God. You can be a offspring of God by being a creator. Like I can mini create. Like I'm proud to announce that my wife is pregnant again. So that doesn't make me imitating and trying to be like God. I'm a mini creator, meaning that my wife and I created another baby, and so we're mini creators of the grand divine, but I'm not the top creator, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna put nothing inside my body that don't belong there. I'm just gonna take the proper precautions to do things right, as far as eating healthy, living good. So even if you're not eating too healthy, start somewhere. Make sure your thoughts are preparing yourself. You're fasting. Happy Ramadan to everybody who celebrate Ramadan. Make sure that you're aligned with your soul's mission. I'm not trying to change anybody. That whoever listens to me, I just want people to just be aware of what we're doing. Because somewhere along the future, people are gonna say, "Hey, we should do this." I'm gonna be the one to say it now. Let's be aware of our bodies and what we're doing, what we're thinking, because we have 3 mouths. We have a mouth right here. We have a mouth with our eyes because it's closing, and this is a mouth too, your ear. What you're hearing, what you're seeing, what you're eating. Your nose is for breathing. You see, the reason why you breathe through your nose is because you get a deeper, if you have, like me, if you have big lungs, you get a deeper breath when you breathe through your nose. So most people don't know how to even breathe. So I just try to come on and help people with the simple things. I'm a married man, right? But if you get your simple things in order in life, everything will fall in place. I noticed that if I get frustrated with something, I have to go back and correct the little things. So when I do that, it helps me be a better person. Oh, okay, so that connects with that, and that makes me feel like that, and that's why I was upset. You know, it's like, if you go back to the little things, you'll be all right. You'll realize that, oh, the moment matters. Nothing else matters but this very moment right here. That's me talking to the camera. That's the only thing that matters right now. I mean, of course, I have my son sleeping and my wife, but in this moment is when God happens, and that God is within us. It's within all of us throughout this planet. We have to activate this. He's not outside. He's in us. Imagine if you was a creator of the universe, what would you want your creation to think? Not something outside, right? It's in you. Like I said, I'm not trying to change nobody's belief. This is what I know, that I've been through a lot of near-death experience. Just recently, in the past week, I almost died. I got hit by a car on my bike. I'm all right. I know I don't put it out there like that. My knee hurts and stuff, my arm, but I'm still a dad. I'm still a husband, and I still have school. I got school work to do. I have to be a husband and father, and so nothing don't stop when you go through some traumatic. It actually makes me stronger. I get stronger. I notice that I'm so resilient that I can push through anything. I remember when I was working out. Shouts out to my boy Jacob Graham. He was my trainer, and I had got into a car accident. It was like a couple years ago, probably like 3 or 4 years ago, and I got into a car accident, and then he's my new personal fitness trainer. So the next day I went to him and I'm like, yo, I just got into a car accident. I'm in a sling. I took my sling off and I started like slowly working out, slowly doing like 10 pounds. Remember, shouts out to Jacob Graham Fit. He's a real cool dude, man. Peace if you watching, bro. But I was resilient enough to not make an excuse to not go work out. Not to the point where I'm injuring myself more, but start off with light work, do little reps. You have to want to get into this type of stuff, man. It's so important. It's like you have to find reasons to get back into the gym because you want results. That's a whole nother story, you know what I mean? I used to teach yoga and stuff, so I was real like spiritual when it comes into clear vision and manifesting what you want. But getting back to the subject, it's really an inner thing within you. It's really an inner thing within you. We make things complicated sometimes when we overthink things, and stuff like that. But I just want the world to understand that these AI machines and all of this, it's good to learn it. I'm learning it right now in school. I'm learning all about AI and all of this stuff. And then I give my information out on social media because I have nothing to hide. I'm showing you my process, and it's not for me to brag about what I'm doing, but it comes to a point where my life where this has to be, I want this to be televised. Shouts out to Spider Trinity Television, meaning that there's certain things I need for people to take so it can help them with their lives. I've been walking this life my whole life, and I noticed that that's why I'm in the cinematography field and the acting and writing, because I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this to try to contribute my purpose to the planet. Because we all have a release date. We're all gonna check out of here. We're using this skin, this body, this meat suit as a vessel. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, and we all have to understand this. Some of us need to understand this, because it's so true that the fact that you are not your body. You're your soul. You're your soul that comes into this planet to raise the vibration or to bring it down. It's either or. You're still a soul that has to learn. If you're a new soul or an old soul to the planet, you're gonna have to go through a learning process. And if you didn't learn in this lifetime, you'll learn in the next lifetime. And you can't escape that. No matter what you believe in, what religion, whatever, you won't be able to escape what truly matters within the moment. The present is a present. Let's try not to implant chips inside our spines so you can be programmed. Imagine someone's programming you on top of a program. So you have a creator God that created all of this, and then we as the creators creating more creation to try to act like, to mimic that. No, we have the natural mimic, meaning like we can give offsprings. Isn't that enough? we can create new life. You know? Shout out to my wife. I love you. My wife, she's 12 weeks pregnant. 12 weeks and 1 day. Went to the hospital yesterday. We knew for about a couple of weeks, so we finally went to the hospital yesterday. And I'm proud to say that we have another one on the way. And I just wanted to just give it out online. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I know people don't, you know, but this is something that I'm happy about, so I'm gonna express it. Shouts out to my wife, Samantha Hughes. Peace. Shouts out to my son, Keith Hughes. And a special shout out to the newborn, the unborn newborn that's about to be born. The unborn newborn that we don't know the gender. Peace, love, like, keep this video under 10 minutes, man. Episode 104 on Spider Training TV. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next episode. Peace.